meta, he's always going to look pretty fantastic on the Sejuani. It is going to be Cube going back to this cannon. We've seen this from him as well as the Ornn all over.
And it looks like Karsa is just beelining straight away for it, but Ix is here on top of Knight. It's a 2v2 in the mid lane. Scatter the Weak on top of Ix. He gets knocked up as well by the Arctic Assault. They flash forward. He does land the Q. Burst blood to Knight, and Top Esports start off this game perfectly.
That was a perfect answer from Karsa. Ix tries to make the back at screenshots of those days and of videos of the old League of Legends, and it brings back good memories. Cube is getting dived, but he has played the wave.
Yeah, he had got cleansed as well. Cube should still fall, though, as 369 tanks that one up for Knight. Use the Slicing Maelstrom to clear the way.
Top Esports win the game. Who would have thought that? Ix, in the meantime, though, does get to answer with the Dragon. So not all is lost for Rare Atom, but yeah. Syndra doing Syndra things. Knight on Syndra is always...
Rift Herald on top of Karsa. This is an easy tower, and you've just lost your Slicing Maelstrom, which means there's no turnaround play here for the side of Rare Atom. They have to back away.
Bit of a weird one from Ix to not...
They can, but the Renekton is here. Yeah. Renekton is on the bot side, so this could end up being a big, big fight. Oh, as I say that, straight away.
Reset, but he had TP, yeah.
Yeah, gonna TP straight away. There's the shockwave down as Hong has found himself in no man's land, and Show keeps everybody else away. This is exactly what I was talking about. You have the TP advantage. You're the ones that are in position. There's not really much you can do on Rare Atom, and I feel like Rare Atom just felt like, oh, maybe they're not here, and then they got caught.
Yeah, you saw 369 walked all the way down towards the dragon. So JackeyLove had reset right before the fight, but it's fine. Hang on, Ix has been found.
Ix has been found, but I don't think they were looking for him as Ix goes underneath the tower. JackeyLove uses the ult, or he doesn't even use the ult.
The other side, very nicely done. Karsa moved down to the bot side though, and iBoy has overextended. We've never said that before.
Oh dear, this is an unfortunate time. Great face breaker, and that's you're going to see Rare Atom commit fully with this with 2 teleports in, but 369 is already on the backside. 2 people are dead to the 3v5 at best for you. This is all gone horribly, horribly wrong. 3 kills, and now Fofo is left underneath the tower without a prayer. The Glacial Prison just to lock him up and seal his fate. This is everything Top Esports wanted.
Yeah, Ix is currently on his Krugs, just like in tears. He wished he could have been a part of that. Also, we've got James Bond on the Rift as Karsa is now 007. Very well played from Joe. iBoy is staying too long because he's with a Thresh, right? And he thinks, oh, I can take the lantern out. Joe pulls him out, and then obviously the TP's come in.
So many people committed here from Top Esports. Cube has to get himself out of there. And this is just good moves from Top. It feels like they've kind of woken up. They had the little moments.
Herald down in the mid lane as well. That's going to be at least 1 tower. I don't think they can stay and push more because iBoy is moving on up. Fofo is answering on the bottom side though. And they are out of minions, so they won't be able to finish this tower off. But Top Esports, there is nothing you can do there.
Speaking of 1v1 me, Fofo has used the shockwave, and now he gets jumped on straight away by JackeyLove. JackeyLove trying to outplay this as best he can, but Ix is playing keep away. Fofo just about gets that one.
Yeah, I don't think they can dive onto Fofo at this point in the game. They're just trying to pressure on this bottom side, go for the wolves, go for the Grom, because if you're pressuring that deep in the jungle, there's no way that Ix can ever sneak in and try and get a cheeky Sneal or anything like that. There's no way for Rare Atom to even consider contesting the dragon while you're pushing them so far back in the jungle. Exhaust actually comes out from Cube. Obviously has the unsealed spellbook on the cannon. That's going to keep him safe for now, but we mentioned the dive before. Now it's really happening.
Yep, shotgun in with JackeyLove. Chick, boom, gets himself another kill. They've got pressure in this bot side. They picked up the dragon as well. So overall, Top Esports, advantage to advantage to advantage. Yes, they lost JackeyLove to that 1 kill. It does not matter. They are still feeling very strong.
Yeah, and I feel like JackeyLove this season, he's playing for highlights, right? We saw him go for the 1 versus 4 in the previous series and nearly pulled it off. Got 3 kills in that situation. You see him go for the 1v2 this game, and it doesn't work out.
Jungle, they are free to start themselves off a 21.5-minute Baron. They have no vision on Knight as of yet, who is just going to 100-0 with the outplay button and get a kill onto Ix. No steal is now available, and this is still a 2-man Baron. They are just zoning off with the other 3 members of Top Esports. Top Esports are just playing with their food.
Yeah, I mean, Ix just got mechanically outplayed there. What can I say? Knight is just the better.
Rare Atom, they need to try and find some kind of avenue back into this. I feel like the only thing they really have is either an insane TP flank from Cube or a massive hook onto either JackeyLove or Knight coming into this, this base defense.
Yeah, and they don't have any vision is one of the big problems that Rare Atom have, so they can't step out of their base at all. It would have been nice to see them moving towards the bottom side and try and drop a couple of wards before the siege onto the bot tier 2, just to see if anyone gets caught out and you could maybe find a pick. I mean, I'm grasping at straws here.
They found one. They
Cube's
found one, though. They found Knight. They got him down, and they're going to be able to trade for Thresh in the end. JackeyLove, however, has got the shotgun. Double kill for him. It's a 2-for-1 trade. They went for the obliteration. They found Knight before he could flash away. They do get themselves a kill. They try and delay this Baron, but 369. Oh, it's a triple. Oh, does JackeyLove go for even more? He wants it. You can see that he wants it. He wants that pentakill, but he's not going to get it. He's going to have to stay with the triple. They'll tick themselves off. An inhibitor turret in the mid lane, an inhibitor in the mid lane. Move towards top side as well. They're going to start edging out every single advantage in the space.
Yeah, they aren't going to end the game right here and now, but you could see that they wanted that multi-kill, honestly. You could, as soon as that third kill comes, it's still a massive pickup for them. They've got 2 items on Aphelios. Luckily for Rare Atom, they took the first trade. So this would have been Soul, but Rare Atom managed to get the first trade. So they delay it for 5 minutes there. And it's another little bit of time for them to try and find some items. But this is the way to play, right? Where they group up, try and find some vision. Unfortunately, there are wards all over the base right now, which is not ideal for them. And top esports are going to start to move in. Knight is not with the team. If they can find a fight, now is the moment before everyone arrives. Once top esports group, there is no way to fight.
They're just grouping up. Joe did pick himself up a little bit of harassment and loses a bit of his health bar, but should be able to sustain it up pretty quickly with no real place to go. There's going to be the engage. They get the slicing Melson, but JackeyLove is still alive. Now 369 jumping in on the backside, trying to take down Ike. JackeyLove will take the first kill of this fight. 369, how are you alive, Mr. Crocodile?
God.
They can't get it. Actually, JackeyLove was tanking the turret. JackeyLove is down. They can't keep him alive because 369 just said, I'm not tanking that, buddy. Knight, however, is still alive and well. Just used the scat of the week on top of the unleashed power to 100-0 the Thresh. They are going to be able to take all the inhibitors you would imagine coming up. Now, Fofo, though, gets caught out by the face breaker. Shockwave lands. That's 2 kills going over to Cube, and Knight is...
Like, pentakills don't even come into the conversation for me. You don't give your opponent anything. This is a competition. This isn't... They're not playing for memes right now. This is the LPL, and I think the players take it incredibly seriously when it comes to that stuff. Ike's gets out.
Oh, they're going to go in. There's the show stopper. It's going to be starting it all off, but Joe is dead. It's going to be a support for a support. Jungler's down for top esports. iBoy is just free hitting on the backside, though. Cube is on top of JackeyLove. He's not able to get the right amount of damage, and iBoy just walks a little bit too far forward. And Knight and Jackie able to clean that one up. Double kill for them. Fofo is still there. Huge chunk on top of Knight, but with the killer instinct and the flash, JackeyLove is able to punish him for his overextension. Triple kill for top. It was a little bit of slice and dice, a little bit dicey. Looked like Rare Atom might have been able to come back into this, but overall, top esports will be able to take the first game in this best of 3.
You know, it was a valiant effort towards the end there from Rare Atom, and top esports definitely playing with their food a little bit. Some of these engages very, very sloppy from the side of top, but when you've got a gold lead like this, you're fine, right? You can just be a little bit sloppy. You can just have a bit of fun with it. Top esports with a very comfortable win here over Rare Atom. It's in. Never mind. All right, here we go.
Sit up. Let's go. Finally, I get to see Yone into...
They can get this Yone behind. It gets real easy, but here we go. Karsa making moves.
Speaking of behind, iBoy finds himself in front of Karsa, who picks up first blood on his...
Moves down, and we'll trade with the dragon here, which is a very... I would say this is a very advantageous trade for top esports, honestly, because...
Karsa, they have full pressure here, and they're going to be able to push this one up. While that's happening, Rift Herald dropped into the top side.
Yeah, so this is a good response from top esports. They know that Ike's basically has to drop Herald top.
Oh, TP is coming in though. That's the Renekton joining this fight, but has been stopped by the Ornhorn. So it is still a 3v2 in this bot side. Mid lane is going head to head as well. You can see them on your minimap. As a flash in, center blade flies. And that is going to be an easy pickup. JackeyLove does have to use his flash to make sure he doesn't tank any more turret. But overall, they're going to be able to take this turret, take all the plates and the extra kill gold.
Yeah, so nicely done here by Top. Not really in a position to move over. Castle's already here. Maybe Top Esports can grab this because iBoy, uh-oh. Oh, no,
should be all right.
Commit.
Yeah, he should be all right. He doesn't commit to it. And I like this, tempered attitude from Karsa, the guy who was just, able to keep himself safe. But the Hex Splash from Show, or from Hong, excuse me, as I say that, he jumps straight in, but he's not really able to get anything done with that. TP is going to be committed there by Ornn. 369 is here, has the Ornhorn available to him should he want to use it. There is the engage, though, from the Leona, who's able to jump in, jump back out. Leona is dead. The Xayah is down, as is the Lee Sin. It's a 3-for-1. iBoy trying to keep himself alive. He should be able to stay alive as well. Great engage from Rare Adam, and that is exactly why we say that this Yone pick is so exciting.
Yeah, beautifully done here from the side of Rare Atom. They're going to win out the fight. We talked about their composition being particularly strong right now. Knight just trying to batter off Cube as he moves away. Unfortunately, health bar's exceptionally low, and Ike's died. So whether or not they can actually just start the Drake, I'm not sure. Looks like iBoy has thrown a W over there. They are going to commit to this one as Fofo can tank it. And it doesn't look like Knight is even going to try and steal or anything like that. So, Rare Atom do get the Drake, and deservedly so after that fight. That Dragon Rage is such an impactful ability if Karsa can find it, and we've seen him do it many, many, many times. But as of right now, you feel like Rare Atom can contest this.
See if they want to go for it. The Ornhorn has been used to try and keep everyone away, but Hong flashes in and uses the showstopper to start the fight, but he is by himself, no support. So it's a 4v5 as the Rift Herald does fall. Have to be very careful, iBoy. You've got Sleepy Trouble Bubble all over you. And they back themselves all the way back to their turret. They lose the Rift Herald, they lose mid lane Prio, and they lose Hong.
Yeah, this will be Herald down in the mid lane as well. We'll be able to just finish this tower off very easily. And Top Esports, with 2 towers down now, it's only the top tier 1 remaining, but they've got enough control that they can...
We see some seriously bad, calls or plays from the players individually. It still feels like they are one of our top 4, if not top 6 teams in the league. And it's for stuff like this. This is why we regard them as one of...
Completely one-shot. Absolutely nothing he can do about that one. This is going to be Drake now for Top Esports. That's 2 on the board. And any kind of conversation of... Also, Lilia does quite well in the late stages of the game. It's just that the team fight from Top Esports is a lot just simpler, where it's just like, all, Leona goes in. Speaking of...
Oh my god! Tries to go for the engage and just gets deleted, but a 2-man sleep with Cube on the backside pops the dominance, but again, he is very, very alone with nowhere to run, no support to have him, and he has to back himself away. Slice and Dice is in. Cube with the Starex is not able to stay alive. Oh, that's not as Sonya as you want to be taken right there if you're on Ike's. That is something that just left you up to be killed straight away, and that is going to be the Baron, almost certainly for Top Esports. No jungler on the side of RA means they cannot contest.
Yeah, this is going to be Baron, and I think that might be the play that really starts to put this in favor of Top Esports. It's been fairly even up to this point, but when you consider what Top Esports should be able to get off the back of a Baron, like with a Zoe, Baron becomes incredibly oppressive. Once again, JackeyLove is like, oh, we've won a fight recently. Time to go for their red buff. This is...
Yeah, it definitely felt like they kind of overcommitted as Fofo forced to flash JackeyLove with the Gale Force. You can see just how powerful this item can be, just cutting that distance, making someone have to use their flash and their summoners. Just opens up so many avenues for you.
This Trouble Bubble goes through to iBoy there, but they'll walk away fine.
Oh, there he is. Karsa finds his mark, and they're going to try and catch out Ike's and iBoy. Fofo onto the backside, just force the feathers to fly, trying to use that sealed fate, but he's just not got the damage, he's not got the range, just hasn't got the items, and he will fall. It's a 3-for-0 in favor of Top Esports, and Rare Adam are heading for the hills. They need to keep backing away, but I don't even think they'll be allowed to live.
Yeah, this is maybe just over right now, honestly. 30-second death timer on Fofo still. Mid inhib goes down. They've not got many minions to work with, but maybe enough. Let's see what they're going to go for.
Two cannons and a lot of Zoe.
And Rare Atom. I mean, I don't even know what the win condition is.
You need a mistake. You
like
need mistakes right now. You need top esports to start throwing fights, or Jackie Love getting caught out by iBoy and Fofo or whatever whatever you need mistakes, because right now if the game keeps going in this trajectory that it is going right now, we can see that it's just going to be top esports coming out on top just because they're so far ahead. They've stacked the gold, they've stacked the dragons, and Jackie Love sitting on 3.5 items. One of those items being a QSS means he is just so difficult just to lock down.
Yeah, it's the more games I see, the more I'm starting to like this Xayah, because with the way the game is right now, you can get to the late game very, very fast. Like, we're not even 30 minutes in. Like, carries across the board have 3 items, and this hasn't been a particularly snowbally game. Like, when you're in snowbally games as well.
Oh my god.
Jackie.
And he still gets the blade caller, so he has got the feathers to come back and collect that kill. We're now into a 4v5. Dominus has already been popped as well by Cube, so he's going to lose that buff of extra HP, extra AoE damage, and just extra rage in general. iBoy trying to put down a little bit of damage onto 369. He gets tagged a little bit by the solar flare, has to flash away from the Orn Horn as the trouble bubble comes out, and Hong is disappeared. It's a magic trick. Knight isn't a knight, he's a magician. Watch as this support disappears. He's just going to keep throwing in a lot of those paddle stars to keep everything going. There's just no damage for you here, guys. I'm so sorry. You can't do anything to keep top esports from taking your Nexus turret, from taking your lives, from taking this series. And it took a little longer than we anticipated, but top esports finally get the W.
Top esports finally back on top. Slightly more tempered version of top esports. Maybe not the safest team in the world still. Maybe not the